A rose defined me. And not in like the way when someone on Valentine's Day gives you a red rose and you feel all special. No. Humanely, we are brought into this world to survive from young, and I'm talking about my mother. Her name is Rosemary. Forgetting that love is what we thrive on, Rose handed me the tools to live my life song. Thus teaching me I must come up with my own rhythm and rhyme poetically. My upbringing was never to set up and make me fail, but teach me. I always wished for answers to be given, but I had to earn them the hard way because I didn't listen. I may not still know me, but I know I am human. Making mistakes, growing, and being on this journey is my continuing siege. Learning languages that had no words. To going to school to perfect my English, to measure my worth. Raise my hand to exercise my right to speech when I wanted. Y es el derecho mío para hablar cuando quiero. When they heard my accent wasn't harsh. Lo siento. Todo. I felt all the judgments and derogatory remarks. She taught me that when words could cut, let them scar. Let it be known the process is temporary and necessary so that in life we can go far. A rose defined me. Lessons I mentioned to my kids for when things get hard, because every good mother knows they gotta set that bar. And when I was young, I embarked on leaving the segregation of light skin and brown skin of home to only enter a bigger world of a mess, all mixed and alone. No matter where I roamed, from the hood, the suburbs, to the islands of Hawaii and Japan, no matter where I ran off to escape to, it was all the same. I remember my mother's words. Don't get played. Why did it seem getting played was in my name? She used to tell me in her adoring loudness, embedded into my subconscious, no te inventes. Direct translation. Don't invent, or also used as don't you think about it, or don't you do it. I was confused. What did she mean by this? Was she not for me, creating, dreaming, manifesting my path? No te inventes. No, what she meant was don't come up with excuses. She saw my potential even when we both didn't. Her parenting style frustrated me, but it gave us faith. A rose defined me. No stranger knows what it took to get me here to become the person I am today. No te inventes. I took an oath long ago to defend this country. How was I told I should hope to go out in a blaze of glory until that semicolon notified me I still have a story? That my father passed when I was labeled a young uniformed hero, but unholy. They don't know mommy, single, struggling, mother of 3 was legit the OG I needed. I owed her everything and nothing simultaneously. Learning the art of drowning myself in my writing, you know that feeling when you hear your mother's quiet crying, and all you could do was freeze and dream. Hoping my eyes were closed the whole time, but I learned to embrace our reality. Really, truly, she wanted to raise us 3, a family that symbolized X's and O's unconditionally. By herself was never the goal, so she took on the strength of a real queen. Called the shots, taught, worked double shifts times 3. Cooked and cleaned, loved us and tried to remember to hug me. God tested her to be the best she was able to be. The most up high tested me. I can connect with my students today when I listen to their stories. Remembering the feeling of persevering, proving, reminding me that I learned from a soldier inexplicably. That through her battle, she still has strength to smile with glee. I made a child a mother back in February 1990. As she did, she held her head high, told me to follow so I may lead. My own children, you see. My stubbornness, my determination is from her, and being witty helped my battle to access education because lack of privilege irrefutably believed terrorists couldn't take this from me. No college degree glamorized my vocabulary. No, a rose defined me. Reminded me with unspoken words resurfacing when it oozed from a scraped knee, when the hypothetical blow from the enemy rendered me to nothing but thoughts and words awaiting to be written. You couldn't tell how life was by the beauty of our melanin. I'm used to having my colleagues after this steady subbing. I gotta excuse me. It is in my nature to regulate and switch it up so I can keep surprising them. I was whom I needed to be, and I knew when she smiled and winked at me because her love language assured me I'd be all right. They say a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. What a cliche. Although I learned grace by any other name is still a rose through concrete. I love you, Mom.